Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Husband!
Wife!
Do you know what we're doing today?
I believe we're doing an actual episode of a chapter from the Bible in Zechariah. Yeah. So, last time when we did an actual chapter from the Bible, we did Zechariah Chapter 8. And in that chapter, it was a good thing, I guess. Like, God, what are you doing?
I'm doing
I know, I'm really annoyed.
I wondered how long it would take you. Go on.
Okay.
What happened in
Are we
Zechariah
gonna,
Chapter 8?
stop with the
Yes,
okay.
we are.
Thank you. Oh. God's in a good mood now.
He is.
Yeah. He's like, I'm gonna bring all the good shit back. You guys are gonna be awesome.
Guess who's back again. God is back. Tell a friend.
there's gonna be old folks with canes in the roads
and kids
and it's gonna be a good old time. There's gonna be like food and shit.
It's gonna be like the 4th of July,
yeah,
motherfuckers.
And he's not only bringing people back from exile, but he's gonna like bring all the people back. There's gonna be so many fucking people, they won't know what to do with them.
Hence the measuring tape from that other chapter.
And they're all going to want to grab an Israelite by the robe. Like there's going to be like 10 for every one of them.
Like I said, tell a friend.
Yeah. And, it's just going to be a good old time.
Yeah.
So that was the gist of Zechariah Chapter 8. And what are we getting into today?
Today, we are getting into Zechariah Chapter 9. All right, let's hop into Zechariah Chapter 9.
Okay.
9. Remember how I told you that chapters 1 through 8 were like first Zechariah?
Yes.
And so now we're entering second Zechariah.
Right.
And
with
so
all the doom and gloom and bullshit.
And totally different school or whatever.
Yeah.
Like maybe even like 100 or 200 years later.
Right.
Okay?
Right. Yeah.
Right. So just making sure I'm setting the scene. Here we go. Okay. The word of the Lord is against the land of Hadrach and will come to rest on Damascus. For the eyes of all people and all the tribes of Israel are on the Lord, and on Hamath too, which borders on it, and on Tyre and Sidon, though they are very skillful. Tyre has built herself a stronghold. She has heaped up silver like dust and gold like the dirt of the streets. But the Lord will take away her possessions and destroy her power on the sea, and she will be consumed by fire. So fuck them, guys.
So we're leaning heavy into the God's going to destroy their enemies.
Yes.
Portion of what we read before. Like this is what they're focused. This is what they choose. Not the happy we're going to rebuild, but we're going to destroy the fuck out of our enemies.
Yeah. This section is literally called Judgment on Neighboring Nations.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, yay, unicorns and gold. Fuck those guys, kill them. I mean, wow, like the whiplash, the emotional roller coaster I'm on here.
Well, I mean, even in the first 8 chapters, God did say that he was going to take retribution on Israel's enemies. So
and now we're going to talk about it.
Now we're hearing all about it, apparently.
Because vindication and retribution and murdery kill stuff is just, it's the best.
I guess.
Love a God who's after that.
That's what it seems like God's all about.
Tyre has built herself a stronghold. She has heaped up silver like dust. Oh, I already read that. Yeah. And gold like the dirt of the streets. But the Lord will take away her possessions and destroy her power on the sea, and she will be consumed by fire. Because like I said, fuck those guys.
Right.
Ashkelon will see it and fear. Gaza will writhe in agony, and Ekron too, for her hope will wither. Gaza will lose her king, and Ashkelon will be deserted. A mongrel people will occupy Ashdod. Mongrel. That's dehumanizing.
Yeah.
As fuck.
Right.
And I will put an end to the pride of the Philistines.
Okay.
I will take the blood from their mouths, the forbidden food from between their teeth. I'm going to rip their fucking throats out because I'm a vampire now.
Yeah. Yeah. Are the forbidden foods, are these foods that God banned from eating earlier on in the Bible, I wonder?
I don't know. Or is it food that they stole from Judah's fields?
But it says forbidden.
Israel's fields.
So that sounds to me like
Are they eating pork?
Right.
Those
Are they eating pork? Are they eating shrimp? Right?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm allergic to shrimp.
They're probably even wearing mixed threads.
God damn it.
Yeah, I know, right?
I bet they cut their hair too. Those bastards. Those who are left will belong to our God and become a clan in Judah.
Okay.
A clan of freaks from the outside.
Those who are left, the people that
I'm going to kill a bunch.
Right. Okay.
But I'll pick up a couple of orphans here and there, and then I'll put them all together and mix them up and say, y'all marry each other, make babies.
I was going to say, generally, he only saved the, non-adult women.
Yeah.
Who are virgins.
Yeah, I'm going to marry you off. You're a tribe now. Get pregnant and have babies.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
So those who are left will belong to our God and become a clan in Judah, and Ekron will be like the Jebusites. But I will encamp at my temple to guard it against marauding forces.
Okay.
Never again will an oppressor overrun my people.
Never again, huh?
For now I am keeping watch.
That didn't pan out as well as he thinks it's gonna pan out.
Was not a good prophecy to make. No,
it's not. Yeah.
Fail.
I feel like he's done a lot of prophecies that didn't come true. We don't really focus on those a whole lot, right?
Yeah.
We just focus on the ones that did hypothetically come true.
And those are all real retrofit.
Right. Yeah.
You got real stretchy.
But I'm like, God says some things sometimes that don't actually track.
Yeah.
And we never talk about that, really. No one ever really talks about that.
We don't talk about bad prophecies or Juno. Yeah. Bruno. I don't know why I said Juno.
I don't know. Yeah.
But yeah. All right. Now we're entering a different little section. Okay.
Yeah.
It's still chapter 1.
Right.
Okay. Or I said chapter 1, but I meant 9. Chapter 9. Yes. But it is the first chapter of
the second
Zechariah.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Rejoice greatly, daughter Zion. Okay.
Okay.
Be happy.
Yeah.
Shout, daughter Jerusalem. See, your king comes to you. Yeah, he does. Righteous and victorious, lowly, and riding on a donkey.
Oh.
On a colt, the foal of a donkey.
Okay.
I will take away the chariots from Ephraim and the war horses from Jerusalem, and the battle bow will be broken.
This is why we always see Jesus on a donkey, isn't it? Okay.
Or his parents on a donkey. Mary's on the donkey.
Right.
And Joseph is beside the donkey leading it.
But apparently donkey doesn't just mean ass, it means humble.
Yeah.
And lowly and with the people as opposed to like higher than them or something.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Whoever this is, will proclaim peace to the nations. His rule will extend from sea to sea and from the river to the ends of the earth.
Okay.
As for you, because of the blood of my covenant with you, I will free your prisoners from the waterless pit.
The waterless pit. Okay. I'm not sure what that's referencing.
Is that a desert? Waterless pit?
Maybe. There's a lot of things in here. I'm kind of like, I'm going to look forward to the Q&A already. Yeah, like we're in the first new chapter here past our last Q&A. And I'm like, what is going on here?
Yeah, this is weird stuff. What's
Right.
a waterless pit?
A lot of this stuff is not going to make sense to people in this age, right? Because it's referencing stuff that we don't really fully understand. And obviously we're reading this off the cuff with not a lot of digging into it ahead of time. So
think about this. Think about how language changes from day to day. Like if you said skibbity toilet to a boomer, they would have no fucking idea. And most Gen Xers don't even know what the fuck you're talking about, right?
No, we're definitely.
we barely know what a skibbity toilet is.
Right, and I'm sorry that I do.
Right,
but,
right. But that's what I'm saying. Like, language changes quickly in a day, especially now with the internet. Like, over 2,000 plus years. Like, what even the fuck are we talking about?
Well, I mean, there's whole cities that don't even exist, that there are regions and cities that don't even exist anymore that they reference in the Bible. So to understand what they're trying to get at is very difficult sometimes.
They're like, the skibbity toilet. And we're like, no, I don't know what a skibbity toilet is. And they're like, well, it's the one next to the doody doo doo. And we're like, I still don't know what you're saying because I don't know a doody doo doo.
It's the one next to Candy Mountain, don't you know?
Candy Mountain. Charlie. Return to your fortress, you prisoners of hope. Even now I announce that I will restore twice as much to you. There's right now, speaking of twice as much, there's a commercial that we keep seeing where this guy's like, for every window you buy, you get one free. That means if you buy 2, you get 4.
Right.
And if you buy 3, you get 6.
Yeah.
And if you buy 4, you get 8.
Yeah.
And then he even says, if you buy 5, you get 10. And I'm like, Jesus, guy, we get it.
Yeah.
Good mathin'.
Right.
Yeah. But that's what I'm thinking of when he says, I'll restore twice as much to you. He's going to give you double windows. That's a deal. That's a steal of a deal.
Yeah. Act quickly.
Operators are standing
Gods
by.
are standing by.
I will bend Judah as I bend my bow and fill it with Ephraim. I will rouse your sons, Zion, against your sons, Greece, and make you like a warrior's sword. So he's going to make them fight. Then the Lord will appear over them. His arrow will flash like lightning, like Thor.
Okay.
No, Thor's the god of thunder.
Sure, yeah.
Who's the god of... Oh, Zeus.
Right.
Zeus. He's like...
You're talking about 2 different fucking religions here.
I am.
You're talking about Norse
totally.
and then,
I know. But I had to bring it in because, his arrow will flash like lightning. And I'm thinking about gods and lightning and...
Sure. I would say Thor and Zeus are pretty closely related with power type things that they have.
Yeah.
Because, thunder and lightning kind of go with Thor and Zeus. So
thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening. The sovereign Lord will sound the trumpet. He will march in the storms of the south, and the Lord Almighty will shield them. Lord Almighty. They will destroy and overcome with sling stones.
Sounds like they're all of a sudden mad at the Greeks, which is weird because this is like the first time I recall hearing that.
Well, this might be during the time when the Greeks and the Romans split from each other.
Maybe. I mean, this is probably post Alexander the Great, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Right? So,
yeah, because remember, these were probably written later.
Yeah.
And so this might be during one of the bad Legades. I think those were the Greek guys.
Okay.
And remember, there were some good, some bad. The dappled horse represented them.
Right, yeah.
Maybe this is like written during one of the bad Greek periods.
Okay.
And they're like, fuck those Grecians.
Right, yeah.
Until like 100 years from now when it's like, we love you, Grecians.
Right.
I don't know. Greece is cool. I don't know.
They're not really, like, Greece still exists, but, like, they're not really relevant anymore. Like, who cares?
Well, I mean, their economy crashed.
Yeah. But, I mean, as far as, like, I'm not saying they're not relevant. Obviously, people live there and, whatever. But they're not a main player in the world politics. Like, they are merely one of the countries out there that are in
Europe.
That are in Europe, like, and again, I'm not trying to diminish Greece. I'm just saying that to the level at which the Bible puts Greece at here as one of the major enemies is just like something I can't even imagine right now.
I know. They're like, fucking Greece. And we're like, it's just Greece.
Right.
Relax.
Yeah. Like, what's your big deal, man?
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not like it's Russia.
Right.
Calm your tits. Yeah. When I think of Greece, all I could think is that when my dad was stationed in southern Italy, they used to organize, like, the Air Force guys used to organize trips to Corfu, and we never got to go. And I'm just like so bummed about that. Like, we were so close.
Right.
I almost got to see Greece. Like, what the fuck? So I can't think of Greece without, like,
on that note,
heartache.
if there's any Greece, like, atheist clubs out there that want to have us over, just pay for our flight and we'll come right over.
Oh my God, that would be so amazing. I mean, Italy for that matter.
Honestly, that goes for pretty much anywhere.
Well, yeah, actually, we'll come see you anywhere.
Yeah, we
like travel.
I might even go to Florida. That's a rough
There
one,
are
but,
parts of Florida I still would love to see. Like, I've never been to Miami. I've never been to the Keys. Those would be cool.
Yeah.
I want to see the Hemingway house, and pet all those polydactyl kitties.
We got a polydactyl cat here, that we have. And we got to see where they all are,
Yeah. All right. Anyways, so they're going to overcome with sling stones.
Okay.
Okay. They will drink and roar as with wine. They will be full like a bowl used for sprinkling the corners of the altar.
Okay.
Like a bowl full of jelly. The Lord their God will save his people on that day as a shepherd saves his flock. You know how it be.
Right.
They will sparkle in his land like jewels in a crown. How attractive and beautiful they will be! Exclamation point.
I mean, if they look like jewels of a crown, I guess so. Yeah.
Right. Grain will make the young men thrive, and new wine, the young women. The end.
And new wine, the young women?
Will make them thrive.
Sure.
It's the sentence basically is saying grain is going to be great for the men and wine will be great for the women.
Why is wine great for the women?
Because when you get a bitch drunk, it makes her more pliable, and then you.
So it's still great for the men then.
Yeah.
It's not really about the woman.
No.
Okay.
You got to plump up those luscious lips.
If you keep them drunk, then they don't complain as much, right?
Yeah.
So then, there you go. It just keeps them docile and not caring if they're being shit on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, they're vixen honey lips and,
they have those wavy paths that they take, Yeah, right.
You know how you got to beat a bitch down, right? Fucking make me a sandwich.
just for the record, we don't advocate any of that.
No. Sorry, new listener. You are the wrong place if you think that I'm okay with any of the things I just said.
No, I just had to say that out loud real quick.
Right. That's one of those /sarcasm.
Yeah, right. Do you have, was that it?
That was the end.
That was the end.
That was the end.
So that's where we're going. Just kill people a lot.
Kill. Yeah. Stabby.
Okay. I'm not sure I appreciate the direction that this is going in, but
you stab it with your steely knives, but you just can't kill the beast.
Yeah, I guess not.
Right?
I mean, that's pretty much the mantra for the whole Old Testament. They can't ever kill enough people.
They can't ever kill any beasts, honestly. They just keep coming back.
It's true. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, that was Zechariah Chapter 9.
Sure as fuck was.
And we probably won't be back tomorrow with an episode because we're going to be doing our live midway through the day.
That's right.
But so we'll have a special going out on Monday, and then we'll be back with regular episodes starting again on Tuesday.
Yeah, and that will be Zechariah Chapter 10.
And we'll see you then.
And see us Tuesday for our Tuesday night for our live Discord
at 10 p.m.
at
Eastern.
10 p.m. Eastern.
And you'll be getting this in time to still make the Sunday one at 2 p.m. Eastern.
That's right.
So always in the show notes, always on our website, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. We'll see you there.
See you there.
Bye.
Bye.